Lesson 132. I loose the world from all I thought it was. What keeps the world in chains but your beliefs? And what can save the world except yourself? Belief is powerful indeed. The thoughts you hold are mighty, and illusions are as strong in their effects as is the truth. A madman thinks the world he sees is real and does not doubt it, nor can he be swayed by questioning his thoughts' effects. It is but when their source is raised to question that the hope of freedom comes to him at last. Yet is salvation easily achieved, for anyone is free to change his mind, and all his thoughts change with it. Now the source of thought has shifted, for to change your mind means you have changed the source of all ideas you think, or ever thought, or yet will think. You free the past from what you thought before. You free the future from all ancient thoughts of seeking what you do not want to find. The present now remains the only time. Here in the present is the world set free. For as you let the past be lifted and release the future from your ancient fears, you find escape and give it to the world. You have enslaved the world with all your fears, your doubts and miseries, your pain and tears, and all your sorrows press on it and keep the world a prisoner to your beliefs. Death strikes it everywhere because you hold the bitter thoughts of death within your mind. The world is nothing in itself. Your mind must give it meaning. And what you behold upon it are your wishes, acted out so you can look on them and think them real. Perhaps you think you did not make the world, but came unwillingly to what was made already, hardly waiting for your thoughts to give it meaning. Yet in truth, you found exactly what you looked for when you came. There is no world apart from what you wish, and herein lies your ultimate release. Change but your mind on what you want to see, and all the world must change accordingly. Ideas leave not their source. This central theme is often stated in the text and must be borne in mind if you would understand the lesson for today. It is not pride which tells you that you made the world you see and that it changes as you change your mind. But it is pride that argues you have come into a world quite separate from yourself, impervious to what you think, and quite apart from what you chance to think it is. There is no world. This is the central thought the Course attempts to teach. Not everyone is ready to accept it, and each one must go as far as he can let himself be led along the road to truth. He will return and go still farther, or perhaps step back a while and then return again. But healing is the gift of those who are prepared to learn there is no world and can accept the lesson now. Their readiness will bring the lesson to them in some form which they can understand and recognize. Some see it suddenly on point of death and rise to teach it. Others find it in experience that is not of this world, which shows them that the world does not exist because what they behold must be the truth, and yet it clearly contradicts the world. And some will find it in this course and in the exercises that we do today. Today's idea is true because the world does not exist. And if it is indeed your own imagining, then you can loose it from all things you ever thought it was by merely changing all the thoughts that gave it these appearances. The sick are healed as you let go all thoughts of sickness, and the dead arise when you let thoughts of life replace all thoughts you ever held of death. A lesson earlier repeated once must now be stressed again, for it contains the firm foundation for today's idea. You are as God created you. There is no place where you can suffer, and no time that can bring change to your eternal state. How can a world of time and place exist if you remain as God created you? What is the lesson for today except another way of saying that to know yourself is the salvation of the world? To free the world from every kind of pain is but to change your mind about yourself. There is no world apart from your ideas, because ideas leave not their source, and you maintain the world within your mind in thought. Yet if you are as God created you, you cannot think apart from him, nor make what does not share his timelessness and love. Are these inherent in the world you see? Does it create like him? Unless it does, it is not real and cannot be at all. If you are real, the world you see is false, for God's creation is unlike the world in every way. And as it was his thought by which you were created, so it is your thoughts which made it and must set it free, that you may know the thoughts you share with God. Release the world. Your real creations wait for this release to give you fatherhood, not of illusions, but as God in truth. God shares his fatherhood with you, who are his son, for he makes no distinctions in what is himself and what is still himself. What he creates is not apart from him, and nowhere does the Father end, the Son begin as something separate from him. There is no world because it is a thought apart from God, and made to separate the Father and the Son, and break away a part of God himself, and thus destroy his wholeness. Can a world which comes from this idea be real? Can it be anywhere? Deny illusions but accept the truth. Deny you are a shadow briefly laid upon a dying world. Release your mind, and you will look upon a world released. Today our purpose is to free the world from all the idle thoughts we ever held about it, and about all living things we see upon it. They cannot be there. No more can we. For we are in the home our Father set for us, along with them. And we who are as he created us would loose the world this day from every one of our illusions, that we may be free. Begin the 15-minute periods in which we practice twice today with this. I who remain as God created me would loose the world from all I thought it was. For I am real because the world is not, and I would know my own reality. Then merely rest, alert, but with no strain, and let your mind in quietness be changed so that the world is freed along with you. You need not realize that healing comes to many brothers far across the world, as well as to the ones you see nearby, as you send out these thoughts to bless the world. But you will sense your own release, although you may not fully understand as yet that you could never be released alone. Throughout the day, increase the freedom sent through your ideas to all the world, and say, whenever you are tempted to deny the power of your simple change of mind, I loose the world from all I thought it was, and choose my own reality instead. What keeps the world in chains but our belief that it is real? Not the world itself, not its wars, not its laws, not its broken systems, but the belief that it is something other than a reflection of mind. We have mistaken what is imagined for what is true, and belief, mighty belief, has fastened these shadows into stone. But a stone made of vapor can be dropped without a sound. And so we begin. To change the world, we must change the source. The world we see is not the problem. It is the reason we see it this way that holds the key. Like a child yelling at spilled milk, asking the puddle why it fell, never tracing it back to the nudge of a hand, or the thought behind the hand, or the fear behind the thought. Only by returning to the source of our seeing does hope come at last. Salvation isn't difficult. It's not a marathon of moral striving or a checklist of worldly success. It's the simple permission to change the mind. The mind is the cause. And everything else, parents, politics, the body, even time itself, are just effects, echoes, empty frames with old film running. To change your mind is to change the source of everything you think, ever thought, or ever will think. That's how deep it goes. You don't just get a new playlist. You burn the old radio tower down and realize music was always inside you. You free the past because it's gone. You free the future because it was just a repackaged version of the past. You stop dragging around these ancient thoughts like rusted relics, like fear is a family heirloom you're obligated to carry. And what remains? the present. Not the moment, which can still be sliced into time, but the presence, the holy instant, the now, which is the only thing that has ever been real. Here is where the world is set free, but only if you let go of the stories that keep it locked up. The world is nothing, neutral. It's a canvas. And what you behold upon it are your own wishes, your own hidden wants, acted out as forms. Not because the world is cruel, but because you believed it was real. Because you believed that someone else made it. Our parents, your culture, your God. But the Course whispers something deeper. In truth, you found exactly what you looked for when you came. There is no world apart from what you wish. And herein lies your ultimate release. Because if you made it, you can unmake it. Change but your mind on what you want to see, and the whole world must change accordingly. Not because the forms are different, but because the source no longer projects meaning into them. Ideas leave not their source. This isn't just philosophy. This is the hinge on which the whole Course turns. If the idea never left the mind that thought it, then the world you think you see never left you. You're still dreaming, inside your mind. There's nothing out there. It is not pride to say you made the world. It is pride to think you didn't. To believe you showed up in a place already spinning, already stained, already decided, without your consent. And so hear this, with the full weight of heaven behind it. There is no world. This is the central thought the Course attempts to teach. Not everyone is ready to accept it, and that's okay. You will go as far as you can let yourself be led. You'll dip your toe, maybe retreat, maybe run toward old games, old loves, old ambitions. But when you return, and you will, you'll go farther still. And when you are ready, healing comes. Not as an event, but as a shift in sight. Some rise from deathbeds, others taste another world in stillness or wonder or awe. And in that experience they see, what I just saw cannot coexist with the world I believed in. That contradiction is your cue. It means the world is not what you thought. And if it was imagined, it can be unimagined, loosed, loosened like a baby tooth, so gently it falls away and doesn't even bleed. The sick are healed as you release your sick thoughts. The dead arise when you let life re-enter your mind, because you are as God created you. And if you are timeless, untouched by pain, then time and pain cannot be real. To know yourself, that's the salvation of the world. Because when you change your mind about yourself, the world's reflection must change too. There is no world apart from your thoughts. It is maintained by your belief. And if you are real, then the world is not. If you are created by God, then the world is a contradiction, because it does not reflect His thought. And if it does not reflect His thought, it cannot be real. And so, as it was His thought that created you, it must be your thought that looses the world. Release the world. You've held it captive long enough. Your real creations, your radiant extension of love, your joy, your song, have waited patiently. And they wait to give you fatherhood, not over illusions, but over light. God shares everything with His Son. There is no line between you and Him, no place where the Father ends and the Son begins. You are still what you've always been, an idea in the mind of God. And because God's ideas never leave their source, you've never left Him. So what is the world? A thought apart from God, made to separate Father from Son, to fragment wholeness. Can such a thought be real? Can a shadow briefly laid upon a dying world define you? No. Release your mind, and the world is released with you. Free it from all idle thoughts, every judgment, every label, every belief in scarcity or specialness. None of them are there, and neither are you, not the you made, not the one with the resume and the regrets, not the one with a story to defend. You are in the home your Father set for you, and so is everyone else. There is only one of us here. And we who are as He created us, loose the world this day from every one of our illusions, that we may be free. Begin with this. I who remain as God created me would loose the world from all I thought it was. For I am real, because the world is not. Let your mind be changed. Let it rest. No strain, just stillness. And as your mind is quieted, the world is freed with you. You need not know who you're healing. They may be on the other side of the world, or sitting beside you. But the ripple goes out, because minds are joined, and no one is released alone, not ever. And throughout the day, whenever you're tempted to doubt this truth, say, I loose the world from all I thought it was, and choose my own reality instead. Choose the real, choose the changeless, choose what was never born and cannot die. Choose God, choose self, choose peace. Amen.